Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here for something that's actually not a showcase, but it has come to my attention. I was actually about to record a showcase, but Genesect is currently being suspect tested in OU. The first actual suspect test as opposed to a quick ban. I mean, Genesect has always been one of the most dominant Pokemon. I'm not even reading this. I was just saying that from my heart, like from my what I was thinking. But Genesect has always been one of the most dominant Pokemon, and it still finds itself being one of the top players. It can run Scarf, Rock Polish, Ban, has Extreme Speed, HP Ground, Bug Buzz, U-Turn, respectively. The boy has so much going for it, so there's a suspect test going on for it. And I figured before I do my showcase with this team, I'm going to ladder up with it. And I think this is a good way to get points on the account before I actually do the showcase. So this isn't the showcase for Genesect, or I mean, this isn't the showcase for Kartana, but I'm using a Kartana team that my boy Fan Victini passed me. But I do want to know your thoughts. I'll link the thread down below, but I do want to know your thoughts on Genesect. Should it be suspect tested? Should it be banned or whatnot? Leave those down below. Like I said, there'll be 2 Showdown lives today. This is the first one, so think of this as the prequel, or yeah, pretty much that. The before to where I get higher on the ladder. So we'll probably get some, not the best games right here. My opponent has a Kartana as well. Clean. He's very weak to mine. How do I want to deal with? So the thing is, if he has an attack on Alex on that thing, it's a little bit more of a threat. But man, Alakazam destroys him. I'll live with Alakazam as leads Ninjas. Now, it is a tough call, man. It's so hard because I don't want him to just U-turn, but I really want to trace his speed boost so badly. I really want to trace his speed. I hate that I'm in this situation turn 1. We'll just go Garchomp because Garchomp eats up any hit. And yeah, he just goes for sub. So I could have done something about this. Now my opponent does not have any Dragon Claw immunity, so I'll just go for that. Leech Life is his play. Ooh, actually a legitimate option on Ninjas now. I like that. Boy's gonna be taking so much damage too. He's kind of clean. About to baton pass his speed, huh? I think he is about to. Why does this beat me 1v1? Now, I'll give him the -1 attack now with Landorus, just so whatever he baton passes into doesn't 100% sweep me. As he goes for that sub. I can see him going Espeon, but I really want rocks up. As he roost. Ooh, interesting set, but my rocks are up. I can't touch him though. Are you sub baton pass? Like, what are you doing? He just leech life? That's it? Boy about to take 10 million damage. And that actually breaks his sub too. That's crazy. We can go Magearna though. Rocks are up. Just click that Volt Switch. I'm not too worried about Ninjas. If it wants to go for sub, so be it. I'll go right back on the Landers. Now that I know that U-turn just breaks its sub 100%, and I'm getting attack drops on it, I'm in a good position. I really think though that if this keeps going well, I can probably just like go Alakazam, trace his speed boost, and knock him out. But I think I'd rather go out to Kartana and just start going for game. He doesn't beat me 1v1. I don't necessarily beat him 1v1, but I do become faster. And there's a speed pass. Oh god. To the Pokemon I didn't want in. And unfortunately I do not have Night Slash, otherwise I would go for it. But we'll go Landers here if he wants to go for Flare Blitz. He's going to be taking a hell of a lot of recoil. I want to keep Garchomp alive because it does threaten his Drampa. And that boy is taking Rocky Helmet. Looks like he has Rock Head though. Well, Ninjas dies upon switching unless he has Defog on Kartana. So I'll just click the Earthquake here. His ground immunity does not exist, because like I said, Ninjas does that to rocks, and the boy just forfeits. That's fine. Like I said, we're on the lower ladder, and this is the pre-Showdown live to the one that's coming out at 6 p.m. today, actually. That's going to be the Kartana Showcase, with the exact same team, but hopefully better. Some better games. My opponent is very, very weak to Kartana. Unfortunately, he has Mega Venusaur, though, and this Mom, both of which I have to weaken. I like Kartana as a lead just because it threatens Rotom immediately. I don't see him going for Will-O-Wisp here, but I guess he could. I really don't see him going for Will-O-Wisp. I see him going out into Venusaur. I think going hard Venusaur would be his better play. I'm going to go Zam though, expecting him to go hard into Venusaur. Yep. And what I can do now is double out into my Landers, predicting Chansey, and get up my rocks. Also predicting Magearna. Either or can come in. I really want rocks up. Rocks are going to be the difference between winning and not. So he shouldn't stay in. He should go out to Magearna or Chansey. Yep. We'll probably just exchange rocks right here, which I do not mind. I'll also find out if he has a status move. It is Toxic. Okay. Boy trying to put me on a timer. I see you. But it's not Thunder Wave, which means Kartana has a lot more fun. And we'll just go for U-turn here. I feel like Garchomp is a really safe play, because he'll be taking Rocky Helmet. And I can go right for the SD. If he wants to stay in Toxic, that's fine, but we keep him low. Gliscor comes out. This is a +2 life for Garchomp, bro. He's going to take some damage right here. That boy's about to take damage. That boy's Spadef too. Knocks me off, so he's going to die, which means my Life Orb is still there, and Gliscor dies. Amazing. Amazing. And I get a kill again. Venusaur being weakened is amazing for Kartana, so we'll take this. This is also +2. If he's not physically defensive, he won't be able to tank this. Just barely missed on the KO, man. I should be able to go out to Kartana and knock him out now with Leaf Blade, but I want to be safe. So what I think I'll do is go out to Greninja and just click Dark Pulse, so I can get my my Shuriken going on. Assuming U-turn doesn't kill. I don't think U-turn does 9%. I really don't. I really want to go for U-turn though, predicting Chansey, but I'll go for the Dark Pulse here. And we get our Battle Bond. Even if Lele wants to come out, his ground type is gone, so I can Volt Switch around with him. Beautiful. Damage is here. You are not a counter, and I also don't need Ash Greninja for anything this game. So we'll just Dark Pulse you and weaken you. Discharge does not knock me out. Boy has Discharge though. But he paralyzes me. I think I'm still faster. I'm pretty sure I'm still faster. Just barely slower. That's okay though. Because now I can go right to Kartana, get the KO, and get the speed boost, which allows me to outspeed the Lele. He does go out to Magearna though. Takes a ton of damage. Leftovers, so you could be Shift Gear. I think my own Magearna is the best play. Weakening him. Boy, did so much damage to me, but I'll just weaken him with our own Flash Cannon. Again, just putting him in range of the all-out pummeling, which is what I'll be going for to get the speed boost to win the game. So all I gotta do is weaken this guy. I don't want to knock him out. His Flash Cannon doing 37. We can go for Flare Cannon here. It shouldn't be able to knock him out. Nice. He can knock me out, and once again, I can go right out into, come on! Why is nobody letting my Kartana boost? I would have gotten the speed boost by knocking him out, because I am timid with 19 speed IVs, and you'll understand that why in the live, but another game where Kartana might win, but Venusaur is a problem. His entire team is a problem. Let's see. Kieran Black is an issue, man. That boy does not like Alakazam as a lead, though. I'm going to lead off with it because it deals with Venusaur immediately. This is a huge problem to his team, not having a Psychic Resist. I'll see if this is Scarf or not. We'll go out to my Landers on his potential U-turn. Nice. Nice chip damage. That boy dodged the Water Shuriken as well as +2 Leaf Blade after Rocks. So +1 Leaf Blade most likely. Look at Mon's name. I wonder if he has Devastating Draco. Or Devastating Drake, but we'll get up our rocks here as he SD's up. I mean, it's smart of him to do so, but I really just want to U-turn just in case he rocks or Dragon Claws. Either like I can't risk going hard into the Mon or any Mon really, but I believe Zam knocks him out. That range. I wanted to keep Landers alive. That way he can't click Earthquake either. I will go to Greninja though. Hydro Pump definitely knocks him out. I don't know if Dark Pulse does. I want Dark Pulse to knock him out. Such Calc. Test it out right now. Greninja, what you doing, friend? Doubles Hail Attacker. Sure. Choice Specs. Look at this nice Blizzard. Oof. Because I want to go for Dark Pulse because I don't want to give... what? I want to go for Dark Pulse because I don't... whatever, you know what? I'm just going to give this thing a +1. Like, this dude... this thing just needs +1. I don't want to give Pokemon such as Kyurem Black or Volcanion a free switch. That's not enough. Not enough damage. I mean, Greninja's not super necessary in this game, but the Water Shuriken is good for me. I can always sack my Garchomp to... I'll go for Dark Pulse. I'll go for the roll, and if I don't get it, I also have a chance to flinch him. I'm fine with that. I really am. Yeah. I don't think I had another play. Like, I could have went for Hydro Pump there, but then Volcanion coming in is a little bit more annoying. Just Psychic right here to be able to pick him off. I don't want to Mega Evolve because I don't want to take Rocks damage later, which I doubt he'll be able to get up because I think that was his Rocker. Also, I want to give it the... I want it to be the illusion that I am... Focus Sash. So, go back on the Landers. We do live a U-turn, and we're still getting that chip damage for the Leaf Blade later. Ah, nice Rocky Helmet. That boy's in range of +1 Leaf Blade. That's all I need. So, in order to win this game, all I need to do is SD up on Landorus. Gengar comes out. Magearna does eat the hit up. That boy has to be Specs. Good lord, how do you do 40-something%? I'll Volt Switch here though. Because once again, we go right back on Alakazam. That dude has to be Specs. How you doing that much damage? Huh? Like, calm down. Hand up with a nice Psychic now. I don't see a resistance at all on his team. Goodbye! So, Gengar being gone also means that my Garchomp does outspeed the majority of his team unless he's Scarf Kyurem Black. Which he might be. Volcanion comes out. At this point, we sack the Magearna to just be able to go right back out into Garchomp and click Earthquake. Misses Steam Eruption, unfortunately, for my opponent. Which means that I can go for the Volt Switch here. He's Leftovers as well. I thought it was Specs. But I was thinking he was Specs the entire time. But now, Life Orb Garchomp comes out, clicks Earthquake, starts weakening his entire team. If he goes out to Venusaur, I weaken that. Kyurem Black comes out, it has to be Scarf to be an issue, which it very well can be, but because he is Scarf Landorus, I doubt he is Scarf Kyurem Black. So he's very, very weak to half my team now. I'm assuming he's not Scarf Kyurem Black. If he is Double Scarfer, then he is Double Scarfer. I can't switch out, and I can't risk anything, so we'll just go for Dragon Claw. If he's Double Scarf, we'll find out right now. Yeah, nice bluff. I already know you're Scarf Landorus. So Dragon Claw knocks out Kyurem Black. And Landorus is going to come out. Landorus is in a situation where if it goes for any attack other than U-turn, like every one on my team lives this. So I'll just SD up here. If he goes for Earthquake, I can, basically if he U-turned out, I lived, and I got the +1 at least versus Venusaur. But now I can go right out to my Landorus, save it, and go for U-turn and get some momentum, and then I just click Psychic with Mega Alakazam and knock out Venusaur. Also, I Mega Evolve, so I trace later his, I Mega Evolve, so I trace his Intimidate later. I can save that. I double Intimidator, he can't click any attack that wins. So I just Mega Evolve right here, click Psychic, we will be able to knock out Venusaur and we win the game. That boy Mega Evolve, that's not going to save you. I am Mega Alakazam, think outside the box. Landorus comes out. All I got to do is go land my own Landorus here just to get off the Intimidate. On his U-turn, clean. That boy dies to his own U-turn to Rocky Helmet. So even though my Landorus was so weak in this entire game, you saw how it still put in the work that it needed to. Oh, if that guy said good game, I'm so sorry. I just exited out of habit. But yeah, you saw how it put in so much work just because it was just there, being the fact that it was alive. He couldn't damage it. He never went for knockoff. This dude has a scary team. Ooh. I want to lead off with Landorus as a lead. I think it's the best way to get up Rocks immediately versus him. If he leads off with his own Landorus, I get up Rocks. I do have to be careful about Dual Dance Landorus. If I see Rocks on Garchomp, I might think it's that. He leads off the top of Coco. He finds out I'm not Choice Scarf right here because his well, he should have paid attention to his Electric Surge. I'm pretty sure Intimidate would have happened first. Maybe I'm wrong. But we can go right back onto my lone Landorus. I'm assuming he's Scarf, and if he is, and again, any chip damage, you already know the drill. We get damage off on that. Kartana does have an opportunity to win this game. But I need to weaken Landorus, and I want Rocks up. I want Rocks up pronto. We'll go right back on Landorus as he gets up his Rocks. Clean. So I think he might be Scarf Garchomp. Ooh, the fact that we are faster is actually very, very, very nice because I can Toxic that boy. Nice young timer. So even though my Rocky Helmet is now gone, every single time he comes in, he takes just damage. And damage is damage, as I like to say. Tapu Koko can come out if it wants to, if it has HP Ice. Outside of that, he doesn't really have much that wants to come in on this. Everything is threatened. I'm assuming he does have HP Ice. He's very weak to Water Shuriken late game. Especially with the chip damage from Stealth Rock. Every single time. Assuming he's also Life Orb Tapu Koko. He could be. I'm very weak to Pinsir though. I'm extremely weak to Pinsir. Garchomp comes out. Don't know what set you're running. I'm just going to Toxic you. We do manage to hit. Awesome. Now, +2 is going to hurt, but he has to go for Outrage to kill me, so I'll just go for the Earthquake here. And unfortunately for my opponent, I do get a crit. Really sucks for my opponent right there. Absolutely amazing for me, but terrible, terrible for my opponent. That really sucks for my opponent, man. That's actually terrible. Holy crap. Because he would have been able to... I mean, I could have gotten my Battle Bond for him, which is what I wanted, but still, it's just bad, man. It's really bad. I want to go Magearna just to get a little bit more chip damage off on this Tapu Koko when I could save Landorus' fodder. I'm assuming he's going to go for Dazzling Gleam. He can't go for an electric move there. Yep. There's a nice young Dazzling Gleam. We'll just hit this man up with a Volt Switch. If he wants to go for Thunderbolt, that's fine. I expect him to go into Toxapex or something like that. Even if Landorus comes in, it's taking Stealth Rock and a turn of Poison. And by me sacking my own Landorus, I force the Landorus to take an extra turn of Poison. Plus my Volt Switch is now powered up. So I'll do some beautiful damage to Tapu Koko. And once again, unfortunate for my opponent, a crit is achieved. You can go out to Zam, Mega Evolve, and click Psychic. No switch-ins on my opponent's side of the field. Alternatively, I could actually go for the Shadow Ball here over Psychic, just in case he decides to go Magnezone. Because based on the damage, I'll be able to find out if he's Assault Vest or not. By me Mega Evolving, I do auto get the speed boost. And because of that crit, I can afford to go for Shadow Ball over something like... something like Psychic right here. Goes Landorus, but because it's not Leftovers and Stealth Rock and Poison and whatnot, pretty sure it dies to the next... I can even go for another Shadow Ball, which I will, again, just in case he goes out into Magnezone. It does more damage. This mon just wins, though. Like, honestly. All I gotta do is hit Magnezone once with Greninja, which I will be able to do. Psychic knocks out Toxapex. Pinsir, if that wants to come out, has to quick attack me, which I live, and I knock it out with Psychic, or I should knock it out, or be close to knocking it out with that. But I'll do some clean damage. Yeah, he's very weak to Zam. Very weak to Zam. Usually I will Usually I won't Mega Evolve so early because I like the fact that I don't have to have, I like the fact that I don't have, I have Magic Guard, so I don't take damage. I'm sorry, I was just like, I'm lost for words. I like that I don't have Magic Guard, so I don't take damage from him. Or anything like that. So basically, I don't take any damage from Stealth Rock, which is what I was trying to say. If he goes Magnezone here, I'll sack Landorus. If he goes Pinsir, I'm clicking Psychic. That thing is a threat. Tapu Koko has one more hit after Stealth Rock anyway. What is he doing? Damo, what you thinking about, buddy? I think you have to go and force me to focus last. The dude leaves, though, so we're going to find another game. Just because that game's almost coming to a close anyway. Even if he comes back, I'll just play it through. I don't really care. Ooh. This is a scary team. God, this is scary. That Zard is so threatening. Because Zard is so threatening, I have to lead off a Garchomp. It's the only mon that actually threatens it back. Greninja, unfortunately, was my opponent's lead of choice. We'll go Magearna on the expected Ice Beam or Hydro Pump or whatever. This dude doesn't even come back. He could Spike Up if he wants to, though. There's an Ice Beam, and he's Protean. Ooh. No freeze? Clean. So we'll Flash Cannon here because it hits everything on my opponent's team. For neutral, at least. So Stela comes out. I should be faster, so I should be able to Volt Switch on out of there versus that. Get off some chip. That's damage late game for Kartana. I want to get up my rocks with Landorus, even though Landorus is very, very pressured by Charizard and his own Landorus. I could have went out to my Alakazam expecting him to go for the Leech Seed. Well, there's a Magnezone. Alright, so we're going to play 2 games at once here. We'll sack Landorus in this game, and in this game we're not going to sack Landorus. So rocks are up. Not the worst for me. I mean, I got the Intimidate, at least on Celesteela. I don't want to go Alakazam. Then again, I don't see him going for Heavy Slam here. Fire Blast. Yeah, that's fine. I want to get off another Intimidate on him as well. There's no way I was going Kartana. But my opponent unfortunately came back in this game with 10 seconds to spare. The Thunderbolt is here. Hello! Show me your Earthquake switch-ins. They do not exist. They call me Garchomp. That is my name. We go back on Landorus on his Heavy Slam here. Get a little bit of chip. Just a little bit of chip. Small is so annoying, man. I can't believe he protected there too because I could have also doubled. But he sacks Tapu Koko, which is very, very surprising to me, considering it could have came back in and forced the kill. Yeah, and then he just leaves. Yeah, I don't understand why he made that play. There's no way I was SDing up on a Magnezone when his ground resist was nothing. I mean, he had Pinsir, but it took Stealth Rock and it hadn't Mega Evolved yet. Oh, Magearna's annoying, man. I just SD up with Garchomp and win. I think I'm just going to give him Alakazam, man. Zam is so useful in this game, but I really just want to weaken this boy. Zam outspeeds Latios. It outspeeds everything on his team. So it is very useful, but I want to get my Battle Bond as quickly as possible, and he doesn't have a Dark Resist on his team outside of his own Greninja, which is not a real Dark Resist when you're Specs. So let's get this Focus Blast off. He goes for Protect when Zam does have access to Encore. Not the biggest fan of that play. Put that boy in a timer, a real timer. There you go. Yeah, not the biggest fan of that play. Garchomp can come in and deal with this dude. He should stay in and just click Heavy Slam. Also, him wasting his Fire Blast is amazing. Ooh, we get the damage off. Lovely. So there's the attack. Spadefrays, I don't think that matters. I go right out to Garchomp here. I click SD. If he wants to protect, that's fine. If he doesn't go for protect, that's fine again. I SD up twice, basically. Yeah. Nice protect. And show me your Fire Fang. Switch-ins. Goodbye! You are especially defensive, you die. SD Fire Fang Garchomp is so good, man. It's so good in this. Latios is going to come out. I force him to knock me out to go out to Greninja. I force him to knock me out if he drops Draco. Yep. I go right out to my Greninja and get my Battle Bond. I don't want Magearna being weakened because of the fact that he does have Tapu Lele, which is a huge threat. And we just click Dark Pulse here. Greninja is going to be 2 KO'd. Yummy damage. Let's see if we can win a Speed Tie. A nice Speed Tie win would be clean. I need more damage on Landorus, though. The Speed Tie has been won. I like the new changing animation, too. It's really cool. Landorus comes out. Again, just need damage for Kartana. He is Scarf Landorus, which makes it even easier because now I pick up a kill with Specs Greninja. And it's the Lele, so again, my Magearna isn't as threatened by him. I don't know if he's Scarf on Lele as well, but that means that my Kartana can get a speed boost. I'm going for Dark Pulse again and risking it. That Landorus is, the Charizard is an issue, which is why I have to keep Greninja alive now. Landorus comes back out. Charizard is a huge issue, but we go out to my own Landorus just to get off some more Rocky Helmet. Beautiful damage. Lovely damage. I think what I do is I sack this to keep rocks up. Because I need them up for Charizard to win. That boy can default all he wants. I have more Stealth Rock. There's no way I'm not going for Stealth Rock here. I have to keep Charizard at bay. Take it. Knock me out. Knock me out. I am stubborn. You will knock me out. Is that boy Scarf? I don't even know. But he doesn't... There's nothing he can do. The rocks are here. Just knock me out, dude. If you're Soul Dude, knock me out. I have more rocks. Alright, well, can we skip this? All I want is more damage on Landers to win. That's all I want. To win with my Kartana. There's no way. You have to knock me out, dude. You actually have to knock me out. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? I'm not getting enough rocks. Does that make sense? My evasion won't go any lower. Is he gonna make me do this for 14 more turns? I might get another battle. There we go. Lovely. And now, Greninja comes out. Clicks the pulse. My rocks are here to stay. Landers is going to come out. I can sweep him late game with Water Shuriken, so I'm completely fine. I go right out to Kartana. Late game Water Shuriken just wins, so that is all I need. I guess he could Earthquake here if he wants to. Ooh, that's actually a little bit worse for me. I didn't think he'd Earthquake. I thought he would U-turn. Maybe I should have sacked Magearna. But if he U-turn out into Charizard, I could. Then again, I could Volt Switch as well. Huh. We'll Leaf Blade here though. But I believe Ash Greninja just wins by clicking Water Shuriken. Yeah, there's one, and I get guaranteed 3 hits with rocks up. So I think either way, that was the fine play. Alternatively, what I could have done was actually gone out to my Magearna on that turn, sack that, and then go out to Kartana, get the kill, get the speed boost, and then all out pummeling this Charizard. It is Charizard X, but it should not be able to live 3 Specs Water Shurikens. Yeah, so I was fine. Regardless. And important part, I was stubborn, but I kept up my rocks, which is what I needed to win this game. My opponent's team is so threatening. God. Stop. All of you. Why are they all such threats? Huh. If I weaken Magearna, maybe Kartana can win. I've been saying that the entire life. Thankfully, this isn't the showcase. It's just a suspect. I get a lead up from Magearna because a Pokemon such as Kyurem Black destroys me. Excadrill is my opponent's lead of choice. That means I go right to Landorus. He's going to get up his rocks anyway. Yep. But we just get up our Stealth Rock here. Boy Toxics me. I mean, I don't care. I click Earthquake now. If you're Focus Sash, you die. And I get up rocks later versus Magearna and Zygarde. Zygarde's actually a huge start too. So, I guess Greninja's coming out. Or Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black is definitely a play. Pretty sure he's just going to Earth Power predicting Magearna. And I really want to get Stealth Rock up. But I can't risk it. I got to go Magearna now. I have to. That boy went for Z. Sub-Zero Slammer. That did 2. So we'll just Flash Cannon here. I eat up a Fusion Bolt anyway. And this does so much damage. God. That means he has Freeze Dry. He might just be fully physical. I gotta keep this thing alive though, because okay, if I want to beat Greninja now I have to use my Alakazam, so we'll sack this. I was thinking about going Garchomp, but it wasn't worth it. However, show me the switch-ins. I really want to click Hydro Pump here too, because if Magearna comes out, it's just the best play to get my Ash Greninja. So while I risked that there, I think it was worth it to get Ash Greninja and have Magearna come out. His Greninja comes out. I mean, Hydro Pump 2 KOs you, so easily. And I just get a crit and Oko him. Oh my god. Now the Hydro Pump actually did 2 KO. Now there's the Magearna I was waiting for. This is way too useful to risk. Zam I think doesn't do as much. Then again, if he's Shift Gear, I could lose. Oh, Trick Room is just as bad. We'll Focus Blast here. We forced him to go for at least like 2 Flash Cannons. Crit doesn't matter. Managed to land it too. Lovely. Yeah, we have enough turns to do damage to him. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. I think I just clicked Dark Pulse twice with this mon and win the game. So we'll sack Landers here. Ice Beam, ooh. And then right after we'll just sack Kartana. guess it could come down to it if he has Ice Punch on Metagross, but I'll SD up just in case he randomly decides to trick him up again. That boy went for Flash Cannon just to be disrespectful. That's funny. But Garchomp comes out. I'm not sure if he's Shukaberry or what the hell he is. I didn't see anything on him, but I don't think he'd take an Earthquake anyway. Good boy! Getting a nice KO. Zygarde can come out if he wants to. I guess he could have also Ice Punch on Gross. That would be an issue, but then I just click Hydro Pump twice. So we'll figure out if he has Ice Punch. Yeah, there's the Meteor Mash. I knock him out with the Life Orb Earthquake. If Zygarde cannot kill me and set up at the same time. So it's one or the other. And that boy has to take a Life Orb Dragon Claw on the Coil set. Even then, +1 Extreme Speed doesn't knock out Greninja. Life Orb Garchomp putting in work. Not bad. And I think right there we're just going to end it because, like I said, I'll have 2 Showdown lives today with the same team. We got a few points there. But thank you everybody for watching. Of course, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Genesect Suspect test. You can leave them down below. And, of course, I'll be linking this down there as well. And I'll see you guys again today. By the way, Merry Christmas. But I'll see you guys again today for the Kartana Showcase. Goodbye, friends.